Yes, sir.
Perhaps a question for the conference chairwoman, but
Sure.
over the last couple of years, a lot of members of the conference have been critical of the proxy voting, saying it wasn't right. But now you got members of the conference using the proxy voting. Have minds changed about whether it should be used or not?
You go right ahead.
Sure. These are rules that Nancy Pelosi has put into place without any discussion with Republicans. These are the rules of this House. One rule, another that is unprecedented, is not allowing all reporters in this room. She has run this institution like an authoritarian leader. When it comes to proxies, the Republican majority, and I don't want to speak for the leader here, but we believe in person voting. When Republicans win back the House, that's what we are committed to.
You have used the proxy voting, though, ma'am.
It's the rules of the House.
It's the rules of the House right now. So have a number of colleagues on both sides of the aisle. These are the rules that Nancy Pelosi sets. She sets the mask rule. She sets the magnetometer rules. I oppose both of those rules, but we use them. I use those rules because those are the rules that she has set. Thanks.
Let me tell you, when Nancy Pelosi took in the House, this Congress, she changed the rules of the House that never happened before. I think the American public, just as we honored those in the health field, grocery store, the truck driver, that they would continue to work, I think they'd expect their leaders to work. What happens when you do proxy voting, and how it was created at the very beginning, is if you had a problem with COVID during that time period or others, what we have found is members use it for other reasons, but they're not here to work. She also passed a bill that for the first 4 months, no bills had to go through committee. She then also changed the rules that the minority could not have an amendment, a motion to recommit. All things that have been around for the history of Congress. Why? Who does it empower? Her. She has all the votes in her pocket. You don't take a bill through committee. You get greater control. So when we talk about 1 year with one party control, it's something that we've never seen happen before. I think people should show up to be paid. I think people should work together across the aisle. And if you're here, that's when you can make that happen. And fortunately, in the next year, we'll change that.